If you translated Megillas Esther, you put it into magazine form, you threw a picture of Achashverosh, Haman, or Vashti, or maybe something worse on the front cover of this magazine, and then put it next to a cash register in Walmart or Target, you'd probably sell a lot of copies. It reads like one of those tabloid magazines. From a lewd party to a foul, malice politician. Someone who covers up his plans and his story with all good, happy intentions, only trying to expose and destroy the weak. You then throw in some alcohol, a beauty pageant, some more evil people. I mean, how did it make it into Tanakh to be one of the holiest of scriptures, if not one of the holiest? And I chum for what the Chassam Sofer calls this work. When you break down the entire story, you will find, seemingly, nothing but newspaper headlines. But see, that's exactly it. The Vilna Gaon tells us that's exactly what Megillas Esther is. All of this to show us that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is there in Golus, Shesivev HaKadosh Baruch Hu lasos nes b'derech hateva, so that no one should see the miracle. A 14-year, newspaper headlines. There was a girl, she was taken captive, she was Jewish. How is that girl taken captive going to be the Yeshua? But this is Purim. This is why we celebrate. This is its godless. I want to give you one example of this that's stunning from the Vilna Gaon. But Yomim Ahem Keshevas HaMelech Achashverosh Al Kisei Malchuso Asher B'Shushan HaBiro, and Achashverosh was a king, and he was sitting on this throne, Asher B'Shushan HaBiro, that sat in the city of Shushan. Habira is a small city, the Vilna Gaon tells us. And Shushan, what was that? Well, that was no more than kind of like a tiny town, a tiny village, something like Little Rock, Arkansas. Yet, he uprooted and moved his entire kingdom, his entire capital city, to this tiny spot from Washington, D.C., from Bavel. Now, why would someone do that? Why would everything be uprooted to move to this tiny town? Says the Vilna Gaon, V'kasav zois laharas gedolos Hashem yisbarach shesivev sivuvim lasos nes Yisrael. It's a miracle for the Jews. It all happened for one reason. Lefishem Mordechai haya b'Shushan. Because Mordechai was hanging out in Little Rock, Arkansas. Because there was a koilo guy. There was a Torah scholar who was crushing it in Shushan. So let's uproot the entire Washington, D.C., the entire Bavel, and let's not be matriach. Let's not mess up the sidarim of this koilo guy. Let's move the whole government to Little Rock, Arkansas. Shesivev HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that God orchestrated and runs the world. Everything hidden. If you don't look very deeply, you will only find a tabloid magazine. But when you dive into each detail, you'll see how HaKadosh Baruch Hu precisely orchestrated this to happen for a nace for Klal Yisrael. Let it give you inspiration as you read the Megillah and learn it up. And know that these lessons still apply today. That HaKadosh Baruch Hu is always running and orchestrating our lives. And dive into the Megillah to see it firsthand.